What's up, what's up, what's up? Another NBA 2K play.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 4. And for the Warriors, Thompson and Wiggins on the wing. Green out there with Kuminga. And it's MP in at the 1. Ooh, the rumor mill is in full effect when it comes to coaches on the hot seat, Clark. These days, do you think we're seeing too many coaching changes?
Yes. There's a level of impatience when it comes to changing coaches. Coaches don't seem to get the time they used to.
We're gonna get a whole bunch of W's.
And I don't think that's a good thing.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Pass to Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
MP with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Green. And that one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim.
Nice
No
assist.
one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on MP. Murray, shot is good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
ACL injuries are always a scary thing in this league, Clark. It sidelined Jamal Murray for a full 18 months.
So tough for a player to lose that kind of time, B.A., but Murray really is a tough guy. And he focused on his recovery and was able to make a strong return to the court.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 14 points his last outing. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Murray against MP. The 3 from Thompson knocks it down from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Murray. Last game he had 34 points. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. Outside Porter. Lets it go. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's MP from outside. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Murray for 3. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, MP. And it's Denver with a rebound. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Murray for 3. That shot missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. MP, the pass to Thompson. To the inside. Here's MP. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Jordan. 17 points in his last outing. Outside Porter. It's stolen by Green. It's Thompson, high post. Man, that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Jackson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at the Heat, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. The Nuggets with another miss. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Back to Porter for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Here's MP. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Kuminga. Drops in the 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Jackson surveying the D. Now here's Porter. Fires for 3. The shot no good. MP, the pass to Wiggins. And the 3 off target. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Pass to Watson. Now Jordan. Green covering. Jordan, the pass to Jackson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Wiggins with it. Here's the pick. MP with it. From 17. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Pass to Porter. Jordan with a screen on Kuminga. From the arc. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Najee. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Brown. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. We've got John Collins. Kuminga is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Thompson, and it's MP in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. MP gets it to go through contact.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. Collins with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He contributed 31 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. The way he owned aspects of the game was exciting to watch. Guys, maybe he's breaking out. Back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
And Denver has possession, following the score by Golden State. Murray against MP. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. A shot from the high post. It's hauled in by Saric.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Look at how hard MP works, getting out in transition and finding a shot off the fast break.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. There's Jackson with the 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
He drops it from range.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
What's up? Hello, Tuesday, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. J4K.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver with a change here, too.
All right, I'll
Murray's
get one
checked
back
in.
for you.
And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 16-point game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. The 3. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Kuminga. The 3 from Thompson. That one no good. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Murray. Wide open look. Count it. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Green. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Thompson scanning the floor. And again, no good by Golden State.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for Golden State.
Well, they did damage from behind the arc in the first half, hitting those three-point bombs took some life out of their opponent. We'll see if they can stay hot in the second half, close this thing out.
The law of averages might suggest otherwise, but we're talking about some great shooters. And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebound in his position.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
This quarter, we locked in.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Then it's Murray. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Watson in at the four-man position. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Nails it from three.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
Murray for three. Kuminga pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. MP, a tough bucket inside.
Oh, MP gets the shot to go anyhow.
And for Denver, they're shooting about 41% outside Porter. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Murray, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Caldwell Pope. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist of the night. Green finds MP. Jacks up a three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
MP against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to MP. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter the pass to Murray. The baseline Jay. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jordan with a screen on MP. Puts it up from 12. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
Now Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Here's Podziemski. No made baskets yet. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Jackson can't get it to go.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Buries it from three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's MP. He's got 19. Back to Green. To the middle. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of the moment there in drawing that foul.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Collins checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in for Jordan. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Brown. Porter against Kuminga. Watson passes to Caldwell-Pope. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. At one point, they led by 16 from deep. MP, no good there. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim from the throwdown.
And here's MP from outside. They get it again. Pass to Podziemski. Inside, here's MP. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Get out
Porter's
of here,
got
bro.
rebound number 5 here tonight. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. No good off the back of the rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Warriors on top, up 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard.
Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for John Collins. Kuminga comes in for Šarić. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Moody. And MP subbed in for Quinones. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Naji. Watson comes in for Cancar. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brown. And Caldwell-Pope is subbed in for Jackson. Thompson and Wiggins on the wing. Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Porter looks it over. Over Wiggins. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
The Nuggets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Porter against Wiggins. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Porter from outside. And again, Denver no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. Outside, Caldwell Pope. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The Nuggets trail. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Launches a three. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
And here's Thompson for three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And that three-pointer is big. It cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
Porter in the post, hounded by Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Denver has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left in the game. MP with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Down low. Here's MP. The rebound by Murray.
That's the play they want him to start making. They want to be able to trust him.
He's still feeling it. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Here are the Warriors now. 6-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Yeah, what you like about MP is how hard he worked to put himself in a position for success. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Porter's shot is off. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the
first free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Murray passes to Jordan. Fires from deep. And it's Watson missing. And here's MP from outside. That shot is off. Pass to Watson. And here's Murray from downtown. The shot misses. And so it's Golden State winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
It's going to be fun watching tape on this one, huh?
Yo, MP. I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see if you were up for a little challenge.
More effort per minute, more defensive effectiveness.
Show me the numbers. Let's talk more about this with the staff.
Yo, MP, if I were you, here's what I'd be working on.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going. We ain't fearing no deer tonight, kid. Let's go. My cousin says it's best to stay.
Have a great game, boss.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And it's the Warriors to start out. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got MP. Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Curry, and it's Thompson in at the three.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Portis, the pass to Jackson. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And so Giannis will bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. To the middle. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. So there's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jackson kicks to Portis. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Green slams it in.
Nice feed by MP, a popular guy in this locker room.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry against Lillard. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. MP, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Everly's checked in. Now here's Kuminga. Following the miss by MP. The shot that time not on target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Portis. Here's Middleton. The Warriors pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it.
That one goes. Count it.
And Beverly knows his role well. Excellent at sipping the ball over to his teammates.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
Crowder, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Warriors also making a change. Higgins is checked in. Lillard from outside. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. MP finds Green. MP sets the screen for Green. Kicks it out to MP. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
The D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Lillard. A shot off that time. Good defense by MP. Green inside. Defended by Portis. On the wing, MP. The three. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Crowder dishes to Lillard. Into the lane. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies. And Lillard with no shortage of it.
MP, good.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Warriors leading by 3. Inside. Here's MP. It's good. And it's 8 points for MP.
So many ways MP can beat you, showing us what he's got on that finish.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Crowder brings it in.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. MP's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly... checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Patrick Beverley. And the Warriors making a change here. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You look at the Bucks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And right now for the Bucks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Collins, and it's Curry in at the points. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Bulls made a big difference. He scored 31 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. And that game had his name written all over it. Kevin, let's see if he could come through in a big way again tonight.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Green, he's checked in for Wiggins. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Outside Collins. Green, the pass to MP. A three-pointer, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
For three. And it's Lillard missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Golden State. A three from MP. Bring it up for MP. A three. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. .132 left to play here in the second quarter. Middleton outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Lillard against Curry. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. He has 5. A nice shot by Gallinari.
He was inside his own zone in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Back to Curry. MP left side. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton finds Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Middleton, guarded by Curry. Out to Gallinari. And another three from Milwaukee.
He's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Inside, MP gets it.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bucks trail by 3. Now Lillard, 23 points for him the last game against Boston.
Bro, you run around way too much, bro.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Danilo Gallinari, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Well, I love this group. I mean, each one of them can legitimately win the event. But then again, these days, a lot of people in this league could possibly win it.
Yep, from 1 to 5, we've got shooters at every position. Can't wait for the All-Star Saturday night.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
These guys make plays for one another. They're in harmony out there, putting a lot of stress on their defense.
Man, it's hard to get stops when you're scrambling to cover people.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The big men on the floor for him. Giannis and Portis. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Green after the miss from Damian Lillard. And stolen by Portis. It's stolen by Kuminga. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard from outside. And again, the Bucks miss.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Curry passes to Thompson. He's looking for MP and finds him. And there it is for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Lillard kicks to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Jackson's got 7
Niggas fouled him away.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Bucks second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Out to Thompson. For Middleton. The shot by Thompson, no good. Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming on the lock at the break. Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Giannis from outside. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron has Kareem on the all-time scoring list, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Curry. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. On the wing, MP. It's rebounded by Portis.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jackson against Thompson. Pass to Portis. Lillard outside. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Hawks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Middleton kicks to Portis. No good on the 3. The Warriors leading. MP passes to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's MP. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
MP against Lillard. There's the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Kuminga the pass to MP. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Outside, out of the Kumbo. A miss that time would have put him up. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins kicks to Kuminga. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by Middleton. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
From Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Gallinari. And Middleton subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Right through contact, MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, you've got Jonathan Kuminga, MP out there with Curry. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Green in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Thompson after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Misses in close. Bucks trail by 7. Lets it go from deep. And there's Lillard. That's good. On the assist from Jackson. Lillard's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Milwaukee. MP passes to Green. Back to MP. There's the triple. MP clapping right back.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that 3-pointer.
And it's Lillard missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Kuminga kicks to Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by Lillard. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Hits the 3-point bomb. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Lillard. Portis a screen on Curry. 3-pointer Lillard. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Bucks trail by 4. Jackson gets to Lillard. Beyond the arc. And it's Lillard again missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Stolen by
Bro,
Jackson.
what the world, bro?
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Curry against Lillard. From past the arc. Lillard again missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Here's MP. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team foul.
That's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode, every play, trying to do more for his team.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 6. There's 42 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Curry against Lillard. On the wing, Jackson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Warriors. 7
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Damian Lillard. First personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Jackson lets the three fly. The Warriors pull it in. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Portis.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Let's slow this guy down, all right? It's your game tonight.
MP, over here.
Let's get this win, MP.
Hey, MP, I got some film.
That's ridiculous.
He's been on an absolute tear.
Guess we gotta knock him off his rhythm then.
Exactly. Hot streaks are mostly confidence. We shake his.
Hot streak over. You know, everyone's been playing him the same way. But if we... Can I see that clipboard?
Yeah, here. What do you got?
All right, check this out. That's what I'm thinking.
MP.
Looking good, MP.
Feeling good, too.
Hey, MP.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help the team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in at the small forward position.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Curry passes to Saric to the inside. Stolen by Gafford. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
That free throw good from Irving.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Exum, hounded by Wiggins. Saric against Washington. Washington, a screen on MP. Doncic, no good. Now the Warriors with it. 6-point game. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Well, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Now here's Irving. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. From deep, MP. Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's MP. Outside for Green. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic against MP. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Wiggins from long range hits the three-pointer.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Outside Irving. Gafford with a screen on Curry. An open look for Irving. Gets an open look and hits it. Irving's got 6.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And I'm looking forward to seeing MP tonight. He's got a really tough matchup. His opponent has been on fire lately.
A tall task for MP. He'll have to put in major work on the defensive end. And both free throws good for MP. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I've played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Boy, you love to see that kind of fight from Kyrie, getting after it on the offensive glass.
Back to MP. The deep 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
I can't
Coming
hit
into this,
nothing.
having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Outside Curry. Wiggins finds MP. To the paint. Clock at 6. Wiggins outside. Inside. Oh, Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Exum, pounded by Wiggins. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the map. And for Dallas, Jones comes in for Washington, and Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Doncic. Down low. Here's Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Green, Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He had 46 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Curry against Irving. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Over Jones. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Pass to Curry. Thompson outside. Here's MP. Mavericks with a rebound. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now Thompson. Back to MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Hardaway, the pass to Irving. Back to Hardaway. Over MP. Hardaway, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
From deep, MP. MP making the long-range connection.
And that's just good positioning by MP on the play. He's right where he wants to be to take that quick shot.
1:41 left in the first half of this game. Doris, we live in the era
Come on,
of
Steph.
advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
MP scanning the floor. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Work in the interior, MP.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Irving with it. He's got 15. Another one falls.
Come on,
for
Curry,
Dallas.
man.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Count that bucket. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Doncic passes to Gafford. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. To the inside. Here's MP. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good on the triple.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
MP. Saric, the pass to MP. And the deficit down inside single digits. MP's got 15 points.
Yeah, MP cooking right now. The defense has no answer.
Goes up from the top of the key. Count the basket.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting...
And now a subject that's always of interest. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Green. And it's Saric in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Exum. Gafford the screen. To the middle. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
MP no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Exum passes to Washington. Doncic outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where did it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of the game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
It's stolen by Washington. Moving it up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Man, stop calling time
really
out.
in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And so many young stars emerging in this league, checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. You look at MP, and he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just one spot back from the top.
And with about half the season behind us, it's clear how much potential he has to blossom into a star.
Well, one thing we can be sure of, what a race it's going to be for Rookie of the Year over the second half of this season. I can't wait.
To the paint. No No good that time. Ooh, good D by Irving. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Exum, it's hauled in by Saric. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Mavericks shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Pass to Exum. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Doncic passes to Gafford. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's MP. And Gafford with the block. And they'll get another chance. Nails it from beyond the arc. The Mavericks leading. Now here's Irving. He's got 17. Doncic, no good. And here's MP from outside. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight. To the inside. And the basket by MP. MP's got 21.
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Back to Irving. It falls again.
Bruh.
He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
MP, that one's good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Doncic outside. Nice finish from Luka.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 13.
You simply must honor MP's three-point shooting ability. This guy is capable of burning you with it.
On the wing, Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 27 seconds left in the third. And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. A good look from Doncic. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Doncic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
On the wing, Curry. Green, a screen. The three-pointer off the mark. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
He's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Green. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. On the court right now for Dallas. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Kleber in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Kleber, screen on MP. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A nice shot by MP.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Pass to Washington. Up top, Kleber. The rebound by MP.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Irving, pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Pass to Saric.
Nigga, pass it.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. From deep, MP. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Doncic against MP. Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Curry. MP inside. And a missed layup.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
From deep, here's Doncic. Warriors with the rebound. From deep, MP. And it's Irving with the rebound. Well, the Mavericks shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Irving, screen on MP. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 34.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Irving. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Second personal foul. Team scored.
No good on the free throw.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Now Hardaway. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.